So, when you look at a scatter plot, you're basically seeing a bunch of dots representing how two things relate to each other. Now, sometimes it's hard to spot a clear pattern just by eyeballing those dots, right? That's where adding a line comes in handy.
This line is often called the line of best fit, or trend line. Think of it as a kind of guide that runs through the middle of the dots, showing you the overall direction they're heading. It helps us quickly understand if there's a positive relationship, meaning as one variable goes up, the other tends to go up too, or a negative one, where one goes up and the other goes down. It can also show us if there's really no strong relationship at all. This line is not arbitrary. It's strategically placed to provide a visual summary of the data and is particularly useful for making estimates via interpolation.
One of its superpowers is making estimates within the data range. This is something called interpolation. Sounds fancy, but here's what it really means. You use the trend line to predict values that fall somewhere between the points you already have.
For example, if you're tracking how temperature affects ice cream sales, and you have data for 70-degree IRF and 80-degree IRF, interpolation lets you make a good guess about what might happen at 75-degree IRF, based on the pattern that line shows.
It's a really practical way to understand how your variables might behave without needing every single possible data point. So when you're working within your existing dataset, the trend line isn't just helpful, it's a smart shortcut for making informed predictions. Now, implications for analysis. When we add a line of best fit or trend line to a scatter plot, we're not just making the chart look nicer. We're actually boosting how well we can understand the data. This line helps us clearly see the type of relationship between the two variables. Is it a positive correlation where both values rise together? A negative one where one goes up while the other drops? Or maybe there's no real connection at all. The trend line makes that overall pattern easy to spot at a glance. So instead of trying to mentally connect the dots yourself, the trend line steps in and says, here's the general direction things are heading. It gives you a clean, simplified view of the data's behavior, which makes analyzing and explaining what's going on a whole lot easier.